It is late in the afternoon and I need to mow some grass, but I don't think I'll have enough time. You ever get those moments where you try to go mow your grass but it gets dark before you get a chance to do it? Well, let's see if we can solve that problem. To hopefully save a little bit on time, I purchased a light kit. This is a nice LED kit with all the wiring and brackets that we're supposed to need, except for on my mower, I had to purchase a couple extra brackets because mine are a little bit larger than the normal size. My mower is the Bad Boy MZ Magnum, and most mowers, I believe, have a little bit smaller, I think this is called a spindle. Anyway, it's for the front wheels, and this right here, this bracket, had to be a little bit larger to fit over this. Most of them you find specifically online are a little bit smaller, but I had to get the custom versions. I'll put a link to this in the description. Also, I don't know if I have enough clearance under my bucket here to put that light right there, so we're gonna have to temporarily at least move that bucket. To install these brackets, just loosen up the nut here, pull them apart as you slide it on. Let's see how well it goes. That was easy. Now we'll just tighten everything down. I believe these are going to be 11 millimeter, at least on this kit. Here we go. To install the light on here, I have a bracket which will allow me to connect it right to that mount, but I'm having an interference problem here already. I believe my mount is a little bit too low. So in my case, I'm going to actually raise it up right near the top, and hopefully that'll give me the clearance I need to get everything installed. You could also turn this 90 degrees or whatever you'd like. In fact, I may even turn mine 90 degrees like that, and that'll give me even more clearance. When you're attaching the bracket, the bolt slides right in and actually locks right in place there. So when you're attaching everything, all you need is to tighten the bottom and the top will hold itself. Any nut on the bottom of this to tighten it up is 1/2 inch. To bolt the light in place, there's already a nut that is built in to the back here. And so we're just gonna line it up with our slot and using the right size, shorter bolt that is provided to get everything into place. Then of course, repeat that for the opposite side so you have both of them installed. Now of course, when it comes to the wiring, we're kind of limited. In my mower, I don't have any holes going through the frame, which I would prefer to do that just to keep them safe. But I'm gonna have to kind of just align them along under my frame here and probably use some cable ties or whatever else I can to just keep them running along the underside so I don't step on them or break them in the process of using my mower. So keep that in mind. All right, we have all of the wiring finally connected. If you look at the back of our lights here, you'll notice I have the wiring coming straight down, have a cable tie, and this was the only actual splice or kind of stripping of the plastic so I could get a little more wire so I could add these two connectors onto these wires. Now it was a good thing because of that, because it allowed me to run the connectors from the main harness through my frame, little hole right there if you can see it, and it allowed me to connect it over here and just made that access really easy. On the inside of my frame, I just have it cable tied to it. I did have a little bit of excess wire here, but this harness comes actually pre-wired to go to both sides. It actually splits right over there. That goes to the right, this goes to the left. But I had a little extra wire right in the middle. I just cable tied it to my frame and making sure to keep it up and out of the way so there's zero chance of it getting cut. Following along the side of my frame here, I just made sure to keep it out of the way of any pulleys or belts, just zip tied, cable tied to that frame. Yes, those are all orange cable ties. I just happen to have a few of those and they worked out for the color of my mower, but of course that is not necessary. Then coming out from under the seat, or along the frame and under the seat, of course I had again some additional wiring right here. In the future I may have to cut that and splice it together so I don't have so much excess, but I just securely cable tied that to my frame to make sure it doesn't get in the way of anything moving. As for the batteries, I was able to connect those pretty easily. This does come with I think it's a relay right here. I just flipped it upside down and used a nut and a washer to secure it to my battery post, or I'm sorry, battery mount here, one of the post that comes up that holds the battery secure. It just needs to be held in place. It does not have to be overly tightened to the frame from what I can tell. The hardest part was actually getting this switch. Looking at the panel here, you can tell there's not a whole lot of room. The frame actually comes up on this side and on this side here, leaving only really the center right there to work with. So that is why I attached the light right there in between the other switches. It's not a lot of room, but it should be easy access and hopefully not too easy to turn on. To actually run the wiring, it had to go up and under the frame here, and I just made sure it was somewhat tight when I connected it so it wouldn't get down in the tire, axle, or anything below. I really do like this switch because when you turn it on, it lights up as well, making it easy to see that even during the day, hey, you got your lights on. Overall, I really like the ease of using this harness. If by chance you're interested in this or any of the other products I've used, I'll put a link in the description. Make sure you check it out. Alright, it took me a while to actually get everything wired up, and as you can tell, it is now dark out here. But let's flip these lights on and see if they work. Oh yeah, that's gonna be awesome. Alright, let's give this another test. I'm gonna shine the lights right out there in my yard. So let me turn this light off, and here we go. Check that out. You can easily see that stump, and it's probably 30-40 feet away. That is awesome. This will be great to use. All right, I'm gonna turn the mower on and show how maneuverable this can be without the lights.